Really, Netflix? Really?
Sir, why don't you take a seat right over there?
Hey, folks. Zane back again. Thanks for tuning in. A lot of things do make me mad, and, we all get mad at things, and especially stories that we hear. Fortunately, today, this one really puts me through the roof on this after seeing this. Number one, I am not going to be showing the video here. I will not be showing the trailer. I don't really recommend, especially if you have kids, to see this trailer. But if you do, take caution of what you're about to see. There are two versions of the trailer, one in French and one in the Netflix version. And how no one picked this up a while back, as far back as even when it was released in France. So what we're talking about here, there is a movie that is coming to Netflix very soon in September, if it doesn't get shut down at the matter it's going right now. It's called Cuties. Now, from the title name, you might say to yourself, oh my God, this may sound like good. Why is it so bad? If you haven't heard about this yet, when you click on right now, currently, and it keeps changing because I'm going to give you a couple of little things here. The last synopsis that was put on the Netflix site is an 11-year-old Amy starts to rebel against her conservative family traditions when she becomes fascinated with a free-spirit dance crew. Now, when you hear that, you say to yourself, Zane, what's wrong with that? This almost sounds like, in a way, like a couple of other movies that have come out in history on that. There should be nothing wrong with that, an 11-year-old girl on there. Until you see the original and also see the trailer. First thing what you notice in the piece that I just showed you is several things are missing. One, the original platelet that basically shows it on, and the rating for this particular shit show. And I call it a shit show, and I'll explain in a minute why. If you notice that the rating is TVMA, that's mature adults. Now, if you understand TVMA, TVMA means that basically it is not good for kids. See, according to the rating structure, and I'll read this off to you. TVY is for a very young audience, 2 to 6. Y7, 7 and above. Y7FV, I think that is. It's a little bit more fantasy violence. G, most parents will find this suitable for most kids. PG-13, TVPG, parental guidance is suggested. TV-14 contains some things that parents may not find suitable for kids under 14. And TVMA this program is intended to be viewed by adults and therefore unsuitable for children under 17. Notice that it has been removed from this. Now, the reason why we're all getting excited on here is the original, and this is in the trailer, this is the original synopsis. Amy, 11, becomes fascinated with a twerking dance crew, hoping to join them, and starts to explore her femininity, denying her family traditions. I just, please excuse the background. They must be doing lawns this week. This is just infuriates me, especially when I saw the trailer for this. This is an 11-year-old girl, dressing up, and I hate to use this piece on here, and I have to show it. Netflix has already, at this point of this recording, has already apologized for this. But this is the original Netflix poster that was put online. It's been removed. You'll probably find it on Twitter still. But this is the original poster and how it looks. Now, we're going to be using a different term here to mention the very bad line that Netflix doesn't have. And we're going to use a little bit of Chris Hansen on there every time. And I'm going to clip this over to South Park. Every time I mean it, every time you see this clip, you know what I mean.
Oh, no, it's Chris Hansen!
So basically, we have a situation where you've made a movie here. Maybe she was oblivious. The director, her name is Mamona, I'm not very good with French, Docuri. And basically, you know, she's a young director. She's in her 30s. Supposedly she won a Sundance award for this and a Berlin award. I can't see how this was missed for something like this. Now, the original poster to this, the French poster, is not as revealing to this segment, but it gets there. And even the trailer. And, you know, with this whole time, you know, you hear these stories that people are claiming that, you know, it's false narratives and all this, you know, I don't respond to QAnon or anything like that, but you're hearing stories of what they're saying and stuff like that, and then you get movies like this that gets put out. Now, understand, every, you know, movies that get put out, you know, I don't call for bans or anything of that nature, unless you get something like this. Something, it just disgusts me. Now, you're going to say to yourself, well, why are you criticizing a woman director? I was like, no, this is not criticizing because she's a woman. It is the choices she made to make this movie. Now, if she would have used much older girls, say like over 18, the situation, 17 borderline, but I would be more satisfied with 18 and above, wouldn't be getting this much flack. Because that's a different story. Over 18, you're an adult. You're going to, you know, go against the fold. You know, you become rebellious when you're on there. But 11-year-olds are still children. Do you understand? And this is a piece of a chat that a customer, who I think they canceled their account after this, because we're hearing cancellations. How does a movie, children, get approved? Who signed off on this? Netflix response is, we understand that not all stories may appeal to all of our viewers, which is why we have invested in a diverse range of content from all over the world. We also provide ratings, synopsis, trailers, and controls to help our members make the right viewing choices for themselves and their family. Typical lawyer saying there. Do you support?
Wait a minute. Oh, God, it's Chris Hansen!
A simple yes or no will suffice. And of course, Netflix comes back with this. We cannot really comment on that, but we believe in the creative freedom at Netflix. We respect all religions and the cultures, traditions, and values. You know, nothing is said by this customer about, you know, like the genre of the movie, the director, or anything of that nature. There's no problem with creative freedoms. But when you go down the line and create a movie that sensationalizes to the point that you have this much outrage, you know, you have to think for yourself, was this a good choice? Now, there is a change.org petition. At the time of this recording, it is currently at 51,000, almost 52,000 at this point. I believe it will make 75,000. I believe it will make over 100,000. Why? Plain and simple. as of right now, at the time of this recording again, and let me refresh. According to the website, the YouTube website for Netflix, which has a random 16.4 million subscribers, we have nearly 9,000 thumbs up and 136,000 thumbs down. Netflix, what does that tell you? This movie should have not picked up. Now, from what I understand, I've been deciphering some interviews with the director. And from what I understand, Netflix started with this back as far back even before the Sundance Film Festival. All the way back to November, according to a reporter that was interviewing her at Sundance. And you can look that up as well. Haven't we had enough of this? I mean, you know, I discussed the other day how they're talking about a 19-year-old and her breast size and stuff like that, and they were complaining about that. Where are these same Karens with this? All we're seeing from the reviews is how passionate, how, you know, unique and confident this movie is, how fantastic, how strong this young girl, 11-year-old girl is to defy her family. Also, they put the word conservative in the title, and probably by now it's been removed. And once again, I do apologize for the sound in the background. But, you know, even Rotten Tomatoes has it at, as of the time of this, at 82% on there. Even though it has some bad reviews on there, but they don't even chastise it at all. And, you know, as of 2 hours ago, Netflix apologized for the poster from this time of the recording. I mean, haven't we have enough? I mean, have we forgotten about the movie Lolita, which is like, they've made a remake of that? Why was that originally made? That was cringy in itself. I never watched it. Then, of course, you know, Hollywood, this is Hollywood. This is Hollywood. Of course, the ones where they applauded Roman Polanski, who has been accused of rape, who was pretty much, I would say, convicted, according to what the judge put out, and then left the United States, went to France, and then committed again. He's been accused again by another French actress over there, which supposedly Roman Polanski is suing the newspaper people that they put in there. And meanwhile, you know, we have this whole situation. You know, have we forgotten, you know, Seth MacFarlane at the awards, you know, giving that little comedic warning about Harvey Weinstein, or the Kevin Spacey bit on Family Guy?
Help! I've escaped from Kevin Spacey's basement! Help me!
Have we forgotten about that as well? You know, I'm going to continue to watch this because just alone, the disapproval. I mean, just reading off some of the stuff. This is reading off from the YouTube site. I'm uncomfortable. I clicked because I thought this was going to be a wholesome, and now I'm just sad. Let me guess. The family with the strong morals is the bad side, and the free spirit underage girls is themselves for views is the good side. This is disgusting of children. How are you 11 WTF? Even the way first shot this girl's dancing was focusing on wearing tight pants. This is creepy. The name is Cuties. Doesn't sound relative to the plot. Get rid of this crap. I believe people let their kids act in this film. Dear Netflix, this ain't. Sincerely, everyone. Yeah, I know, some of these others are going on. This trailer shows a child lying about her age, a child dressing like an adult, a child becoming a woman while still being underage, child dancing in a manner for entertainment, a child encouraged to explore her sexuality. This is a fool at the distance and right in front of us. We really need a new show. Sexual. I shouldn't have said that. Children, right? Netflix, not happy with this. The movie is rated R, which that is true. TVMA is rated R. The children here are too young to watch the movie they're making. I remember a film back called Kids, which basically showed the use in drugs, alcohol, AIDS. And that was a very powerful movie because basically that movie was showing the horrors of being someone young and the things that happened. Wasn't a sensationalizing the kids. This was showing how disgusting their lives can be if they're falling in the wrong direction. This, on the other hand, is glorifying the situation. And like I said, these are 11-year-olds. If she would have went with older girls, I don't think we would be having this conversation. I mean, there's one line here. This crap is so disturbing that even 4chan won't allow it. What the hell? My daughter won't be watching this. They look like 10 and 12-year-olds. I cringe. Usually they make movies like this and the girls are maybe 16 or 17. That is true. A lot of the movies that are using younger girls use 16, 17, 18-year-olds that look younger. And even those kind of like almost cringy depending on the type. And the other thing is they also sensationalize that there's a scene in the movie where she steals money so she can get sexy clothes. I mean, so you're okay for her stealing from her parents so she can booty herself out. And there's another scene supposedly that she's with boys that are much older than her, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we're older. We're the same age as you." I mean, I've gone on a bit for this, but this is, like I said, this is disgusting. So basically, there is a petition out there. If you want to go sign it, sign it. If you want to let Netflix know your freaking distaste for this, let them know. As far as this should not be shown. I think Netflix should change their mind. I'm not in for banning movies, like I said. But when you have a culture right now that you have people putting tag videos on Blazing Saddles and on Gone with the Wind, putting warning labels on Aliens and The Goonies and a ton of other movies, but yet this movie is pushed out and the media is okay with it. The mainstream media, most of the mainstream media is okay. It took the YouTubers, the YouTube creators, which this is why they're afraid of us. This is why shows like mine, Geeks and Gamers, Nerdist, Heel versus Babyface, have all brought this out. But if it wasn't for this group, we would not know about this. We would not know this at all. So comment below. Let me know how you feel about this. Are you as upset as I am? This has nothing to do with censorship. This has to do with what is going on now. You have children being murdered, children being put into slavery. We've dealt with the Epstein situation, and we're going to continue. When those truths start to come out, you're going to see a lot. I mean, you're already seeing some people running for the hills on this, or they've committed suicide already. We've had that happen. We had a producer on the West Coast, look it up, jumped out of a 27-store building for some unknown reason. And this is before the arrest of another producer. So let me know in the comments below. Share this. If anything, of all the videos that I've put up, share this video. Because basically it is important that this gets out, that especially to parents, that this is made look that it's a cool Disney-like movie that all kids can watch, but it's not. It has a TVMA rating, rated R, not for children. So until next time, like, subscribe, share, and if you can, support. We'll see you on the rebound. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for those who would share this video, because it is important for this to get out. And also, contact Sundance. why did they allow a movie like this in their film festival as well. So until next time, see ya. Peace.
I knew it! There aren't really brownies!
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, and please share this video. We are on multiple social media sites listed below, and don't forget, hit that notification bell to let you know when new episodes premiere here on Cuties TV.